Alright guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're playing some Shen top lane in the newest patch. We're running into the Briar top lane matchup, and for the runes we got Grasp, Shield Bash, Bone Plating, Revitalize, we got Cheap, and also Ultimate. This is a very big day. I don't know if you guys have been noticing it, but Shen is currently one of the highest win rates in the entire game. Shen is easily one of the best top lanes right now. And it kind of has to do with the buffs and everything that came like a few patches ago with Shield Bash and a few other changes. It's looking very good right now. Ooh. I think I might get a kill already. Yeah, one of my auto attacks went on the wave. There you go. So, believe it or not, but Shen is one of the strongest level 1s into level 2 into level 3 that you can possibly play right now. The Shield Bash and everything is extremely OP right now. And if you run Ignite in certain matchups where you can reduce healing, I would definitely encourage Ignite as well. This matchup, we heavily rely on Ignite to snowball because Briar's got some pretty insane healing, so Ignite actually makes his level 1 into level 3 even better. Now, be aware about one thing. Even though our early game is insanely good, you also play Shen for the mid-late game. Shen in the mid-late game is super strong. So be aware about that too. I'm just gonna let Briar push this into me. May try to get the cannon if it goes down by dashing forward. Oh, not bad. Well played. Still got my cannon. Got my passive up too now. Place that down there. Just have to Q so I can get this. Do remember that if you ever use your Q and you lose your passive, it's better to back off for a little while until you get your passive back. Your passive is going to allow you to get those really good trades in. You heavily rely on your passive for the trades. And you can see the... Not bad at all. I've still got my potion as well. Unfortunately, the junglers are not really playing around us, but that's okay. I don't even think this guy has any vision. Can be quite upsetting if he actually makes it out here. Okay. Just got Ignite. I had to flash out. If one more auto attack, I would have lost. The only reason why Briar is standing a chance here was because he had the Ignite advantage in that specific moment, and I haven't been able to buy my items yet. Okay, let's push this out. As for buying items, there's a very specific build, and I'll showcase to you guys in a moment. Hopefully we can reset this. I don't think we can, but we'll try it out. Okay. We can't actually push another wave out. That would be very risky. Not worth doing it. We have got 1.7, so hear me out on the build. This is where things get extremely important. So, for the build, you're gonna go for specifically heartsteel first item. And in very specific matchups, you can also decide to go for team map before you actually finish the heartsteel. You can also go Sunfire, which is a great alternative. It just really depends on whether you can proc the heartsteel or not. So certain matchups where you can't actually proc it, that's where you're not going to go heartsteel. But for those matchups where you can proc it, let's say the Briar matchup, this guy's constantly going to try and trade me, I can very easily proc it all the time. So we're going to be building it for sure as fast as we can. It's extremely easy for me to proc. Now if it was actually a ranged matchup, I would probably not build it because then I usually can't proc it. Okay, not bad. We've got the wave pushing into me. That means that I can't quite use my R that easily. If I use my ultimate right now and I ult to my teammates, I will actually lose all of my farm as well. So we're going to try to use my ultimate aggressively this game. That's one of the best advice I can give. Most people that play Shen mess up very badly. I have to take that. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Not getting that one either. So, where most of the people like fail to play Shen is when they use their ultimate in a very bad way. This is typically how most Shen players lose the game, by accidentally using the ultimate in the most wrongest way possible. He messed up pretty badly. There you go. So, the way how Shen ultimate works, in short, there's two ways how you can play it out. Firstly, if you're running teleport, you can ult to a different lane and then you can just TP back, right? Very simple. Everyone can do that. Now, when you're playing Shen and you don't have your teleport, or you're, in my case, you're even playing with Ignite and you don't even have teleport, you want to use your ultimate in a way where you're not losing the farm. So you're going to try to like play it as aggressive as you can. So when the wave is getting under tower, then you can look into ulting away, and not when the wave is like pushing under your tower. If you do that, you're gonna lose everything. You're gonna lose your lane, and the game will be pretty bad. I have to fight this. I have no choice. I will lose this for sure. Maybe I'm lucky and... Wait. Okay, I couldn't do that. That ultimate was permanently activated because it hit me. Not bad. Well played by him. Let's go for a giant spell. I really hope that Nidalee is going to consider like ganking top here as well, because I think that Briar doesn't even play with vision this game. I don't even think so. So here's like a good example of when an ultimate would be very bad for you. So Briar currently has wave under tower, it's like pushing him, right? If I were to ult to a different lane right now, then I would also give up everything I have. I would actually start losing very hard. So you have to be very careful about how you use ult. Okay, so he's gonna walk away. I'm perfectly fine with that. I guess I can probably get a kill here. If not, it's fine. So he's gonna back off. So now I got a choice to make, right? So now I can decide to push down the lane very, very, very hard. The problem with that is that Briar can just walk back to the lane and everything will be for nothing. Because it's gonna take me too long to like clear it out, right? There's Nidalee on the way. I'm going to keep on freezing this. What I'm going to try and do is instead I'm going to freeze this up right here. I'm going to try to deny the Briar as much as I possibly can. And then when she does make it back, we want to look into a fight. Once I get the heartsteel, like things will change forever. I can put myself in a situation very easily for my ult. Not bad. Not bad at all. Getting most of these. Okay, see if we can get a trade in. Walk away. So the way how Briar works is she's forced to keep on walking into you, so she must use the ability, otherwise she has a problem. There you go. So that's how Briar works. Briar, the champion is not controlled by the person playing it. Instead, like, once he hits W, he needs to force out E, otherwise the champion will continue to chase you down. So if he actually decides to, like, cast his W during that time, if you walk into your tower, there's not much you can do. Let's go for the... There you go. Got my ultimate prepared. If Nidalee is getting ganked right now by Sejuani, I can press my R. So he's walking away. Okay. No problem. Now we're going to be actively trying to push things out. We're gonna play very aggressive right now because I also want to put myself in a situation where I can actually use my ult. It's okay if that hits. That should be okay here. Nice. I think I don't even have to press my ult. I don't even have to do that. Okay, now I have to. Good. I made sure that I would ult in the right moment, so I could have pressed my R before. The thing is, if you watch that back, I had my E on around 7 seconds cooldown. So if I were to press my ultimate, that would actually only make things worse, because Echo wasn't even trying to focus him at that specific moment. So I just walked down instead, blocking the direction. But this is how you want to look into ulting with Shen. You want to make it so that you don't lose anything while doing it. That's where a lot of people just go wrong. Let's go for the plates here. And that's also, by the way, where teammate comes into place. Once you buy teammate, you can wave clear insanely fast. It's all about the AoE damage soon. Because then you can push down lanes very, very hard, very consistently. Seems like Briar is actively looking to try and rotate right now. So hopefully we can at least get like one more plate here. Nice. I don't know why Briar is like only ganking mid lane at this point. Because he just lost so much for taking the tower down. I wouldn't really consider that worth. I will have to back off though. It's very bad if I stay now. Okay, we officially got my AoE damage, which is insanely good. And now we can start building into the next item. So what we're gonna do is we will very likely just end up building into steel caps right now. I don't know why they constantly paying me and like mid lane to like push down the lanes, because if I were to stay there, I would get literally nothing. Like I had too much gold. I don't have enough damage to like take the last plate down because of the amount of value I had. It's a bit weird. Got ult in like 25. We've got AoE now, so we can push down like twice as quickly. Look at this. This is a big difference, right? Now, I don't think... Right, as expected. This is a very risky call right here, because I actually don't see where the other person is. Or the entire team, I suppose. But I do have Nidalee on the jungle. Okay, he's making a terrible mistake. He actually doesn't win that trade at all. And we're doing the same thing on repeat. Yep. There you go. Now, this is how you use the Shen ult correctly. This is how you do it. We're not losing anything for ulting, okay? There's so many people that play Shen, and they ult in a moment where they lose everything in top lane. So like, yes, you can make a good play, and sometimes you'll probably... Maybe sometimes it will be a correct call, but I would say you're very likely to make the like a big mistake if you play like that. You should always use ultimate aggressively. so that your own lane doesn't suffer from it. That's how you play it correct. Let's push this out. So the Briar's rotating. This comes down to my team to not fall for that stuff at this point. Unfortunately, there's a Drake. I'd really hope that they could just not fight there. Just give it away. I would much prefer this. Now they all die and we still lose a Drake. Because we previously had the Sejuani down, so they couldn't go for Drake anyways. Okay. I've got my Titanic Hydra right now, so things are definitely going to change. Now we've got the AoE. So after you buy heartsteel and the Titanic Hydra, the next item you're going for will become a little bit more situational, but I'll showcase you. I'm considering going for 2 items. Mostly thornmail. They actually have some healing in their team that I want to try and counter, and then eventually we get MR for everyone else. There's a Briar ultimate flying off somewhere. I've got my ult in 7. They could be running bot lane, but I highly doubt it.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Very good push. Ash can move forward if he wants. Yep. The Kalista goes down. I love how Kalista tried to run from the CC. I think we can keep chasing down the Echo and probably get him. Probably flashed it. Nice. That's a very solid shutdown. We have 2k gold currently, which is awesome. Sure, like Sejuani, he got the camp, but who cares? What we've done is like a billion times bigger. Okay, 2.2k. We can already buy thornmail, which we're going to do very soon. Got it. I actually very much prefer to be playing against Briar because I'm quite confident that I can just beat him straight up. Let's run to bot lane. I can face up the Briar myself. I don't know why Needly doesn't pay attention here, but Needly just... Is that Needly watching, bro? Okay. My jungler's is not paying attention at all. Alright. Sometimes I get the impression that people in this game are just not paying attention because they're looking at Discord or something. I don't know, I'm just saying something. Hey, Elliot, thank you so much for the 29 months, bro. Thank you for the massive support. 29. Thank you, man. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to backport, which I don't want to do, but I have to. My ultimate is 15. And they're about to get our top lane down. Guess we're not getting anything here, but... At the very least, we're getting the pike down. Love how the champ starts focusing me instead of my mid laner. Beautiful. Okay, tower's down as well. Pretty good. The dragon is spawning in 10, which I definitely want to fight for. This Echo is underestimating how strong Shen currently is. Oh, I messed up my Q. Okay. He got stuck in the CC. Beautiful. Still got my W2. Guess I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah. Alright, we've got extremely far in that team fight. We're actually making a comeback for my team right now. Let's go for the steel caps. And the last item... Well, not the last item. The next item we're going for is probably going to be this one, so I can counter like the other half of their team. I'll go for this for now. Hopefully we're not going to lose the Drake. I can use ult in like 7 seconds, but I also need to spawn. Maybe they could go in. This is actually playable. I need my teammates to go in. I can't ping. I was hoping Neely could go in there. Oh, are you kidding me? Neely did that? Oh, dude, come on, man. Alright. I am upset about that one. I'm quite upset about that one. That was really really sad. Like I could have totally turned everything there.
An enemy has been slain.
But it's okay, whatever. This Briar's top. I actually want to use this opportunity to try and go for Baron, but my teammates aren't ready for that. No. No, you're not going to be able to make that. People will go here before. That's, I don't know. This Ashe thought he could go for red buff. I pinged for staying in the bush so we can catch whoever walks in. That red buff made things a lot worse. Starting that up was a very big mistake for Ashe. Like, the thing is, like, I knew that some person would go in there because he recently had a fight on the dragon and the red buff was being spawned, so... Typically, when the red buff is being spawned, you can always expect people to go top lane to try and, you know, clear this. People want the red buff once it spawns, especially if a dragon has just, you know, gone down and they're resetting to backport. The first thing they would always go for is red buff. It's typically what people do. Or they walk to mid lane, but never bot lane. It's super rare for people to do that. Doesn't make much sense, especially if there's a Baron also.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, my bad. Nearly died. It's explaining something. Okay, we need people to regroup once more. Like, I'm pretty sure once it comes down to an actual team fight, we actually end up winning it. Fortunately, that was on me, like, having Nidalee die.
Never falter.
It's a bit of a risky fight because our Veigar is not actually here. I can definitely take the damage, that's no problem. The Veigar's on the way too. The Briar is still dead, but I expect like an ultimate. Oh, this is all water already. All my teammates are disengaging, which is super unfortunate. Okay. I would have flashed if my teammates were here. Nidalee is farming jungle camps. Right. Well, unfortunately, we gotta disengage. My Ashe is in bot lane, so we don't have much of a choice here. In fact, they will go for Baron if my Ashe will continue to farm bot lane. Okay. Should be winnable if we have like the whole team together before the fight starts. Most of the damage certainly came from Kalista, so with the way how we can counter that as a final item, we can go for Frozen Heart. I really hope that my teammates are going to consider grouping and not like going different directions. Because if one person gets caught, I have to use R and then the fight starts. And they have like a team comp that can easily fight the starts. They have a Pyke that can start at any time. Also a Kalista ult. Let's see what we can do. Oh, they got cancelled. Yeah, it's just preventing us from winning the game. The fact that people are separated all the time. Nice. That will make up for the person that we're currently missing. So. We missed it. We missed that too. Alright, at least we got the dragon, right? I want to try and do this because Sejuani is currently at like 500 HP. Around that. Well, Nidalee doesn't follow, so we can do it anyways. Never mind. I noticed that this game, the only reason why we lose is because people are just constantly separated. They're going for jungle camps, which is okay. Like red buff is fine, but I think that we could have probably done something here. This is another one of those moments. Alright, let's just back off here. Got a reset. Let's go for the Warden's Mail. I'm just going to ask my team as a group at this point. They're not doing it, so I'll just ask for it multiple times. Because this is the answer to this game. Our team fight is just better than theirs. As long as we group. Which we don't. We're not being grouped again. This is basically the entire game like this. Okay, I will stop asking my teammates for grouping. It is not working. I will go split push instead. Let's go nowhere. Or maybe the game is over now. Oh, there's this another. So, like, that's the thing. They have a, here's the catch about this game. They have a Barrier ultimate that can fly across the map and hit one person. If they are grouped, they win. They have a Callista ultimate for engage. They got an Echo that can engage. They have a Sejuani for engage. And also a Pike that can engage. But their team comp is not that strong in a team fight. But this is why we lose, because people will get caught up by the Briar ultimate like constantly. Alright. Either way, this is Shen Toplane. Thank you so much for watching today's Shen video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.